Hey, what's up, Andre? Quick demo video for you for your Korbanth TFU2. So just got this done. You'll be installing the wrap. So this was just a straight install that I did. It's installed with a Proffie V2. You've got CCSabers LEDs in there for your main PCB. It's a 2-button setup. So your top switch is your activation, then your bottom switch down here is your auxiliary, and then how you get to everything is you just unscrew the handle. Quite a few threads on this. I say this every time I do the saber. There's so many threads on this handle, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, they could have gotten away with a quarter of these, but it's all right. We'll get through it. There. And then here's your chassis. So you can see your Proffie board right here. Your Proffie board is adhesed down to the chassis, but you can take your SD card out just by grabbing it like this and sliding it out with your finger. I've done it several times. You never have to move the board. And then to put it back in, you can just slide it in just like that. So again, I've done that too. You've got a removable battery setup. So your spring side over here is your negative. What else? You got your 2 pogo pins right here for your speaker, because we have a 28mm speaker in the pommel. It does not fit in the handle, so you have to do a removable speaker. And then I'll just take this off one time to show you. It looks like that. And that 28mm Smuggler's Outpost speaker, that's in its own casing. It stays in the pommel. It's super tight in there, and it's meant to be like that. And it just stays in place. You never have to worry about it. In fact, other than me showing you right now, you should never even have to take the pommel piece off. Let's throw a battery in this guy. Of course, we're not going to hear anything because we don't have a speaker. So we'll throw the handle on. Everything goes right on. Make sure your handle's locked down all the way so that these pogo pins are engaged. Nice smooth swing. Auxiliary. Twist off. Or if you didn't want to do that, you could just hit activation. And tap it again and turn it off. We'll throw a blade in here. Your saber comes with its own Allen key. And your blade retention is right here. And your emitter piece was very loose when it came to me. I wasn't able to tighten it for some reason. I didn't want to tighten. It kept coming loose. So what I did was I unscrewed it all. It's a piece about this long. I put a little bit of glue on the threads, and then I twisted it back in and locked it down. So now it's good to go. And that keeps your retention screw right in the middle of that circle you see right there. It won't move on you. So we'll throw a blade in. I don't remember if I said this already, but it does take a 1-inch NeoPixel blade. And then we'll need to lock it down as soon as I make sure it's in there. There we go. A little bit of a tight fit, but no biggie. It holds the blade really well. On this particular setup, my PCB holder for your main PCB is actually part of the chassis. And the only thing sticking into the emitter or the blade socket is the tip of the pins. So you can take your blade and you can mash it down pretty hard. The actual emitter will stop it where it needs to stop. I'm on the stock fonts right now because I was just cycling through and testing it. I did throw Xgol on here for you because it's free. So we'll cycle through a few of these since we're here. And we'll get to Exegol.
Smooth jet, smooth gray, smooth fun.
We're almost there.
Smooth jet.
Right here. Now this has a pre-on if you just hit the activation button.
What could you
this right here.
give me? Everything.
Right? You got a nice red unstable. This thing's super loud. And then you get to your soundtrack. Just hold down your power for a second and let go. And do the same thing to turn it off. Hold it down for a second and let go. If you want to skip the pre-on though, you can just swing it on. Just like that. So we will take the blade out and just go over real quick taking the battery out. Super easy. We'll just unscrew the handle. So many threads, man. All right, and then the positive side is actually over here by your switch box. So just take your finger and you can pull it out just like that. And then everything's good to go. Throw the handle back on and lock it down for safekeeping. And I'll get this guy packaged up for you. Let me know if you got any questions. All right, thanks.